Good, there's no insulation. There's no insulation, which means I can at least scan around the whole roof much easier rather than having to lift up every single piece of insulation. So that's going to make it a lot easier to find. If it's down an eave, that might be problematic. So you guys saw it or just heard it?
No, I think the pest control guy saw it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. It's on the move. Come here, man. Here it is. Hey. God, they're hard to deal with sometimes when they're up here. Why do you always knock off my hat? Why do you have to do that? Okay. So. Oh. Oh. Okay, mate. I just need something to stand on. Where can I stand? So. Oh, I keep knocking my bloody hat off. It's not too big actually. Nah, pretty small. Just chucking him in the bag. So, but he won't get away. This is like him top speed. So, in a roof it can be very difficult because he wraps around things or they get down the cavities and that. But yeah, out here he's got nothing. But yeah, you can see the food that he's been eating there. So you got one less rodent up in there. Sit still for me. Come my way. I want to get a photo of you. I'll come around this way. Here. Give me that. Don't want it to regurgitate that food either. It'd be a waste of food for it. And but beautiful looking snake nonetheless. Come here. You can see it's not trying to strike at me or anything ridiculous. We're being pretty nice to it. But yeah, this is still a juvenile, this one really. It's got its modelly pattern. No, as soon as it's born, they're independent. And when I say juvenile, it's still a few years old. This would be 3, 4, 5 years old still. Probably, I'm guessing about 3 or 4 years old, I would imagine. But it's hard to say just by looking at them. Not falling for it, mate. Go in there. Yeah, it's got that yellow that's shining through is really nice, hey. But these patterns should solid up. So when they're born, they're pretty much like a browny orange color, and the pattern is very faint, almost absent, with very little, if even no black marking on them at all. And then this comes through and it gets more solid as they age. That's why you can tell it is still really young. So may only even be about 2 years old and been eaten well because it's got a big food source in, like big prey item in it now. So come on, mate. But it's hard to think that head could get that animal into it. Come on, mate. Just go in there. Go in or I'll have to put you in. I'm going to have to put him in. No, you're welcome. Thanks for calling. I wasn't sure. Roofs are always 50-50, especially in the day because it can be hot, so hot. I'll have a look. And if I start to cook up and I haven't found him, we'll come back again tonight because that's when they'll be... He's not falling for it. I don't want to have to force you, mate. Just go. All right, I will then. If you have to force them, you have to force them. But try and do it on their own terms. That way they're not so frightened. But if it goes in on by choice rather than by force, but if they get annoying, they can do what you want. So yeah, if he hadn't come out, if I didn't find him like that, try again tonight, and then it's much more likely that they will actually be because during the day, normally he'll just be curled up asleep. So the fact it was even